I remember staring at my account thinking, why is this not going up? Why do I just keep losing? Grabbing my phone, opening social media to just forget about what just happened. And I would scroll next, 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 next. And social media would just be a wave of wins and how this strategy is the easiest strategy and how this person made this much, how this person has this payout. And I would sit there and think to myself, why not me? Why does it not work for me? What am I doing wrong that everyone else is doing right? I would just lose back to back. I remember sitting there thinking to myself, I'm not going to tell anyone. This is too embarrassing to tell anyone. That I just lose back to back to back to back. I'm just going to keep this to myself, try forget about it and work hard the next day. If you're struggling right now and wondering if it's really worth it, this is the exact video for you. This is a story I've never shared on this channel, so let's go. Before I found trading, I was very interested in just life, not as an employee. I wanted to do something big, make an impact, and just essentially be my own boss. That was clear to me from the beginning. But I didn't want to do it in terms of a money-making perspective. I wanted to be good at sport. And this is something that I did from an early age, is try to get really, really good at sport. And the problem with me is that I was able to get good at the sport, but then quickly I would be bored and want to get good at another sport, because it wasn't satisfying me fast enough to where I could make it to the big leagues and it would be a career path. And this is where it started originally. And right after that, I decided I wanted to potentially become a chef. So I went immediately into an internship. Obviously, it's a job that's not going to pay well unless you're at the top. And I went in there thinking it will be cool. I want to cook. I want to be, for some reason a cook because it's creative. I don't know why I enjoyed it. It's something that I did. And I quickly found out after working a whole summer as a chef that this is the exact job that I don't want to have. I don't want to be behind doors for 12 hours, not speaking to everyone, standing on my feet, looking down at a chopping board, right? And prepping meals. I thought it was cooking, this and that. No, you'll get lucky if you get to cook. Most of it is prepping. And of course, being the new kid there, you have all the crap jobs, all the cutting, the cheese grating, the cleaning. It's just rubbish. So it was something that taught me that that's exactly what I don't want. And I have respect for everyone who does it. But it was tiring me and it felt like that is not where I want to be. So immediately after that, the pandemic hit.
Coronavirus pandemic bringing life as we know it
Fast-breaking
to a near
developments in the
grinding halt for the US.
coronavirus
vaccine
currently undergoing trials.
Now, this is when I dabbled into trading, not when the pandemic hit, but actually I heard it from a friend when I was 17. I didn't think much of it. At that time, I downloaded MetaTrader 4, pressed a couple of buttons and did nothing and thought nothing of it. But when the pandemic hit, I started to take it seriously, and more so I started to take crypto seriously. I started an online e-commerce business which drastically failed, and it was really fun. I put a lot of effort into it, but just no results. Failure. And that is something I'd have to get used to, but it was my first proper failure. I was lucky with crypto. I had success in crypto. I used to flip shoes and made money, and crypto was going nuts. But I knew this wouldn't be a long-term thing because crypto is investing. It's not something that's going to be stable enough, and my money's locked up if it's in an investment. And even before the crypto, growing up in school, I remember, guys, that I was the kid with dyslexia. So for me, learning was hard, and they used to make extra classes. I was super fortunate to be able to be given an extra class, but that was what was demanded of me. I was the kid that was freaking held back in 3rd grade. I was held back in 3rd grade. Like, who holds you back in 3rd grade? Like, what are we learning in 3rd grade? Hello. So I was held back in 3rd grade, lost all my friends because they went ahead of me, which was annoying. And that, as a young kid, makes you feel like there's something wrong with you when really there isn't, right? And it's kind of makes it more difficult for you because people are saying, hey, there might be something wrong. That's why you are being held back and taking these extra classes. But the one thing I had is common sense, right? I wasn't someone who is particularly stupid. And I feel a lot of people actually have that if they put their mind to it. And for me, that's carried me longer. So that's a little bit about my early history. So then we enter trading. When I started trading, it was exact straight to live accounts. Now, some people in trading say if you don't have money to start trading, it's bad. If you have money to start trading, it's good. And that was false because I had some money in crypto. But guess what I did? I put money into my first account and immediately started losing. And I thought to myself, no, I lost 500 bucks in a day. I literally put it in, pressed buttons and lost it all. And I'm like, you can't be serious, man. This is the fastest way I've lost money. Like, till then I haven't found a faster way like to lose money. I think even roulette I haven't lost that much because, this was just gone. Couple of candles. I'm like, what? Give me a chance. I don't remember it was like this on demo. So I went on to demo, spent some time in there. First account I loaded up was 25K. Went crazy. Crypto money, put it into trading here. And all I did was lose. And I was so lucky to have risk management, which a lot of people don't. But it was so hard for me to be so confident about a strategy, so confident about a system, and feel like I'm doing everything right, but just wake up and lose. And even with the tools, with me having 25K to trade with, it just did nothing for me, did not help me, and was a risk for me losing everything. And there was one day I came very close and I opened a 15 lot trade, and at that point, I realized what I'm doing is stupid and this is going to get my whole account blown. And I'm so lucky that price barely went anywhere in that time. One candle could have changed me and made me lose silly amount of money. And right after that, it would have triggered me to revenge trade it all. And I'd be down 25K to start, right? Luckily, I was only down by this time 6K, but it still hurt because I wasn't making 6K from doing anything. I didn't have a job. This was what I wanted to do, and I had to make it work. Trying to get good. I remember the most painful feeling is I completed a year of trading. First year, account balance, 500 at the end of the year. Equity, minus 6,000, because I would lose on commissions and all of these fees because I would make money back, then lose it, then make money back. And this cycle just killed me because there was hope followed by lies. And this is where I really felt like I wasn't going anywhere. A year is a long time, guys. A year is a very long time to feel like that. And nothing happens. You're not even making $100, let alone making 1,000. And you're just sitting there for a whole year, doing nothing, losing money, trying different things, strategies, this, and the minute you have some form of hope, it just was taken away. I was thinking to myself, what am I doing? Like, is this even worth it? Is this all a scam? Maybe I should just quit. And that's where I actually sat down. And that's the first time I cried from trading. And I was just lost because it's not about trading. It's about me losing friends. It's about me not spending time with others. It's about me not enjoying my younger age. It's about me not spending those nights gaming with friends. Like, so many people thought I was doing way better than I was. Oh, you're doing that trading thing? Yeah, it's going good. Yeah. You just say yeah, but you know it's not, and it's ruining everything else. So that emotional release was not just because I was losing trades. Now I lose trades, I don't care. But back then it was because of everything else. What journey I went through before. Personal problems that I had in my life that maybe we talk about in a different time. All of these factors all brought out, all that emotion was brought out by trading, and it made everything so much harder. No matter what you're going through, relationship problems, family problems, money problems, whatever, we all have problems. And when nothing goes right, you just bottle up. And when you are in that situation that you need to quit, that's the time where you feel, I need to quit. That's where it feels like you've lost hope again, because quitting means that you're back to square one, right? That all of this 1 year of work was for nothing, and this sacrifice and all of this. Yeah, I made money in crypto, but I was spending it. I bought a car, and now what? That's not gonna last me. That's even scary because I built myself a lifestyle. It's worse that I got to taste that lifestyle because I tasted that lifestyle and then started to take it away from myself. So I really started to go in this kind of spiral where it was like really close to quitting. I promise you, like 2 days where I'm just like, okay, that's it. I'll figure out a way. I know I can do it. And I told myself I just didn't have the energy to quit, meaning that it was not enough. It was not enough to just tell myself that I can quit would make me quit, right? I hadn't have lost every single penny I had. And even if I did, right, it would have been something that I did myself. It was all my fault, right? And regardless of what social media, right, the way I had to survive was I just had to hustle. So I told myself, why do I have to quit something when something doesn't have to take all of my day? I'm just letting it consume me. I'm letting it take control of my life when I have full control of my life. I can work that side job. I can hustle here. I can resale stuff. If I need money, I can go someone who's selling their car and say, hey, I'll help you sell it. Go find clients. There's ways. I will hustle, right? But I feel like this can give me an opportunity for an income, and I really want to do it because I really enjoy the process of being part of the markets. And today I can spoil a little bit of the future. The markets have brought me so much. Understanding investments, all of this, understanding how to and when to put money, how money works, and just my day trading, right? It's something that is a skill that I'll never regret learning. The lessons that I have built from it, the money that I was able to generate with it and continue and plan to do so, it's just something that obviously was life-changing. And I hate to use that word, but was life-changing, right? So I realized it wasn't one course that shifted me. It wasn't one magic indicator or one magic strategy, right? It was just sticking to one strategy, and what changed was actually me. It was me who had to change to be the person who's like, if I can't make $1,000, why aren't I aiming for $100? And that's when we worked into my second years. The first 3 months of the second year of trading was still a mess. But then I only stuck to one strategy. I stuck to one system. I back tested that system. I put full force. I treated this as a way where I didn't let social media phase me. I treated this as a system as where I am the first person in the world to trade. Let me set my own expectations and see where this goes. So I started with 250 risk. That's where I turned my first profit month.
Trades for the week. We started a week with gold. We smashed another gold, and then we got a small loss, kept loss small, and then recovered that loss, finishing nicely.
And this was like, oh my God, this is crazy. First $1,000 week. This is crazy. And then I started to build. I found a rhythm. And by then, hit it in towards the end of that year, I'm like, a profitable year. And what changed? All that work that I had before, the year, 2 years of me just working, was not gone to waste. It developed a character, but all I had to do is push and not. I was not trading all day. I had a strict gym routine. Remember, when I was a kid, I was the skinny kid. I was the skinny kid growing up. I was the kid who was, super skinny. I didn't have anything going, and, just never given any respect because you're super skinny, your voice is not heard, childish face, all of that. But what changed was I did. I believed in what I did. I've worked hard, and I started to make changes. I pushed through. I started to make an approach where I didn't let trading consume me. I consumed trading. Meaning that I said, okay, I'm trading at this time per day, nothing else. I don't care what's happening at that time. I'm sticking to this strategy. If it doesn't work, why? Let me fix it, right? Okay, I'm not making 40% a month, but I'm making 1,000 a month. That's better than where I started, than losing money. Now I'm making 2,000 per month, 5,000 per month. I scaled. Within the first year of trading, I was able to average 5% per month trading in my first profitable year of trading, which is extremely good for your first year of trading, no matter what people tell you. So by that time, things were going good, and I almost closed my year at just shy of 25,000. And for that second year of trading was amazing. It was like that full bull run. So this is when I decided to run on this momentum, right? And don't get me, it was a rough year. I stayed break even for 2 months in that year. 1 month I lost 5K in that year. It sucked. I felt like things were taken away, and I need maybe an hour to talk to you guys. But I live stream every single day, talking about this, and I don't want to make this a long video, and if you're watching, I've probably cut out a lot. But this turned around, and what I decided to do is I said, you know what, I'm very happy. By then I had a YouTube channel, which now I've scaled over to 100K subscribers, and I was sharing my experiences, not opinion, what has worked for me, and I decided to start live streaming. And I sit here today with a track record of 1,000+ live streams on a day-to-day basis, showing me through difficult time, easy times, killing the market. And the only person held accountable in all of those actions was me. I was the trader calling the shots, doing what I wanted to do, and showing that live. That's one thing you cannot fake, is sitting there live for 1,000 days, guys, on YouTube, public, to be judged, to be questioned, to be proven, to show your strategy and show what it's really to be like a trader. A journey of times where I wouldn't get setups, times where my setups would lose, how I manage drawdown, how I win streaks like no tomorrow, how I destroy a pair and be named king of a single pair, how I navigate slower times, how I navigate market shifts, right? And this is things that are happening even now, would be trading more intensively in NY compared to London and all of this. And I still continue to stream on a day-to-day basis in London. This was all part of the journey, but here I am today, never thinking that I would not be there, right? I just didn't let it consume me. I built things around, I built myself up. So if you're someone listening to this struggling right now, understand that I'm telling you the honest truth. Trading won't rescue you. It's not here to rescue you. It's here to grow you, right? If you need rescuing, go get help. You're not here to be rescued, you're here to grow. If you're someone looking to build your finances, become a better person, get out of that rat race, build your own things, have something going on, be someone who can trade and do other things, and maybe you're just happy just trading, right? Maybe you make 5K trading. For me, I wanted to make more and more and more, so I built ecosystems, this, that, softwares, everything. But maybe you're just happy with 5K trading and slowly scaling that, then that's you. right? But it's not there to rescue you, and people are online thinking it's there to rescue you, and it's not to rescue you, it's here to grow you. The minute you allow yourself to change that, get the feedback, force yourself to make a change, start to go hard on it, then you really see it. Because I've been there, guys. I wanted to quit, and I promise you, I wish there was one thing I could tell you that was the switch. It's not a switch, it happens. You just need to, it's like that push, that you're at your lows and you have two choices. You either sit there, complain, say it's not for me, it's all a scam, I can't do this anymore, or you just go. And the time you just go and you start to change things, and you already took out trading out your life. It's not what you thought it would be. It's not where you thought you would be, but you took that out, boom, things start working. It's almost like the pressure relieved itself and things start working. So if this has in any way helped you or you've resonated with it, please let me know in the comments. I rarely post. My YouTube channel is all about information videos, and I want to post more of this, share the journey, what I do to increase. But I need your help, because these type of videos not many people like, but it takes a lot out of me to put them out. I'd be very honest, and you know, share some of my journey. So let me know in the comments, share this with a friend who you think would help. It would really help. Leave a like on this video. I really would appreciate if we could, you know, show me some love if you want to see the continuation of this. I don't care about views, I care about impact. And yeah, a simple subscribe will mean more than the world to me, as I know it will benefit you. With that being said, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.